Hey guys, so this video is all about houseplants that are impossible to kill. So you're probably asking yourself, why make a video about houseplants that are impossible to kill? And basically, this video is really good to get an idea of houseplants that are super easy to care for. Maybe you are somebody who travels a lot for work. Maybe you work long hours. Maybe you're just getting started out in houseplants. Either way, this list that I'm sharing with you guys today in this vlog is all about those plants that are easy to care for. They can handle some neglect, a little bit of abuse, but that being said, obviously if this is the case, these plants aren't going to be thriving and flourishing, but still, it's good to know which ones are impossible to kill. Now, I'm sure some of you guys might disagree or not with some of these plant choices, but basically, what does that mean? Easy care, impossible to kill off. Basically, for me, what that means is if you are somebody who is inexperienced or you don't necessarily maybe have the time or you aren't caring for these plants specifically, you know, in a way that's going to get them to completely thrive and flourish. They're not going to basically keel over and die. These plants are a little bit less picky, if you will, when it comes to light conditions and water. So basically, these are the plants that, you know, they're gonna give you newbies and, you know, people, like I said, who don't have the time, super busy, or who may not know exactly what they're doing, a little bit of leeway in terms of care, and yeah, they're not gonna die. All right, guys, so this is a snake plant, and this tops my list for plants that are impossible to kill. Now, I also have set out some of my other Dracaena that I have here, including a cylindrical snake plant, and just another couple of Dracaena. I think generally overall Dracaena are a really super easy care for group of plants, and the beautiful snake plant, like I said, is at the top of my list, and let me tell you why. All right, guys, so like I said, the great thing about snake plants are that if you do forget to water them, and they're not necessarily getting all the bright and direct light they want, they ultimately will still, you know, be okay. So that's why they top my list as, you know, one of the houseplants that is impossible to kill. Next up are cactus. So this guy here, prickly pear, I have this one as well. And other plants that we generally refer to as cactus, like this beautiful fishbone cactus or this Thanksgiving cactus, holiday cactus. A lot of people refer to these as Christmas cactus. Now, all of these plants are super impossible to kill. Let me tell you why. So guys, a ladyfinger cactus like this one I have here, if you set this in a bright sunny window and completely forget about it, you're not going to kill it. It's going to survive. So as long as it's getting that nice bright sun, there's not much you can do to get in the way of this plant right here. So air plants also make the list, guys. You know, again, these are super low maintenance plants. If you forget to water them and they're not getting, you know, crazy ton amount of light, they're gonna be, for the most part, okay. So air plants are a great option. And again, make this list. All right, guys, just a few more plants on this list, and one of them is, or a couple of them are directly behind me right here. Next up is our Pothos, and Pothos are Really great plants, easy care, impossible to kill. Here is a neon variety. I have a bunch, including this guy over here. Again, these plants, Pothos, make the list because of the fact that they can handle some neglect and abuse, and they will be okay. Major downpour outside right now. All right, guys, so it shouldn't come as much of a surprise that aloe is on this list. You know, as long as they're getting a moderate amount of light, they can handle a ton of neglect. They basically don't even really want to be watered very often. So these make great houseplants, and I love my aloe, and it's perfect for this list. Last but not least, the final plant on my impossible to kill houseplant list is none other than the ZZ plant. Now, very similar to Dracaena and the snake plant that I showed you. Guys, these plants can handle neglect when it comes to watering and light. They can handle those lower light situations, so it's no wonder, no surprise that ZZs are the final houseplant on my impossible to kill houseplant. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Which one? Why not? Yeah, definitely comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Have you killed any of the houseplants I just mentioned? I hope not. They should be impossible to kill, but if there's a crazy story in there, definitely let me know. That's it for me. Miss you guys already. Until the next one.